Hey, welcome to TotallyAwesomeMapping.com. I'm going to give you a quick tutorial to show you how you can build your own maps in Google Earth completely free. We have a bunch of tools that we've created that make it super easy for you, and I just wanted to give you an overview of that. So first thing you're going to want to do is go to TotallyAwesomeMapping.com and download our Excel template tool. And what that'll do, so if you go to Totally Awesome Mapping, you see the Begin Mapping link, and you click Gizmo Excel Template Download. And then it has some instructions for you. Just click Begin Gizmo Download, and that'll download the gizmo. The gizmo is just another name for the Excel template spreadsheet. So once the gizmo is downloaded, you can go ahead and open it up, and I'll tell you a little bit about what it is and how it works. So in the gizmo, you have a whole bunch of columns, and again, it's already pre-populated with a bunch of data. It's pre-populated with about I think 280, 279, 239 In-N-Out burger locations in the U.S. So you have a name column. The name column is what's going to appear on your map when you for each location it has a name. So you can either have it appear when you hover over it, or you can make it so it's always displaying the name, but that's the name field. Then you just paste in your address, your city, your state, your postal code, the country you're in, information, and that's everything you need to be able to create a map. With that, you can now create a map of all these In-N-Out burger locations. However, if you look over here to the right, there are some additional columns that allow you to do some customization to your map. The folder column lets you assign your locations to different folders, so it lets you essentially group different locations. If you look here, you can see that I've kind of grouped it as I want it to be in the In-N-Out / California or Utah or California or Arizona folders, and so you can group them like that. And so all the California locations will be in a folder called California, all the Utah locations in a folder called Utah, and so on. Then you have latitude and longitude. Now, you don't have to have the latitude and longitude coordinates. If you do, it'll make your map go a lot quicker, and so that'd be perfect. But if you don't, our tools will geocode them for you. It'll pull in those coordinates for you, so you don't need that. The show name column has three fields or values. You can either put always, hover, or never. So if you want to show the name always, or if you want it only when you hover over a location, or if you never want it to show the name on your map, that's that field. And I'll be doing more in-depth tutorials on each of these a little bit later. So for this, I just wanted to give you a quick overview and a high level of how to use the gizmo to build your map. Icon URL. You can see here I'm using an icon. It's the In-N-Out logo icon. So I found the image file, I uploaded it to my server, and I'm going to be using that file in my icon as my icon. The icon size, it's just a value. If you want it full size, you put a 1 in there. If you want it half size, you put a 0.5. And then there's the bubble column, and the bubble column is where you put all the information you want to appear when you click on a location in your map. So when you're in Google Earth and you click on a location, it's going to open up a little bubble that has stuff inside it. So whatever you want inside that bubble is what you'll put in this column. And you can notice what I've done is I've just put the name and then the address, the city, the state, the zip, and the country in there. So we'll see that in a second when we create the map. So anyway, those are some fields to make your map quite a bit more powerful, but not necessarily required. So once you have that, go ahead and save it, and then you'll go back to the website and you'll click on the Begin Mapping Now link. Once you get to Begin Mapping Now, just go ahead and upload your map file that you had, and it'll go ahead and process. Now it's going to count through, it's going to find the coordinates for each location. So while it's going to do that, I'm going to pause so it'll go a little quicker for you. Okay, and you can see it's just finishing up. Now it's going to build the tiles and essentially create your map. It'll show your map here, a Google map of it. We're going to be making this quite a bit better, but what you're going to want to do is download your file. And once it's downloaded, you can open it up in Google Earth, and it will display your map. And there's your map, and you can see all the In-N-Out locations. And it's as easy as that. So thanks for visiting Totally Awesome Mapping, and I hope this helps you get started with your map.